It's Tuesday the 9th of July 2019. I'm going to give you a technical analysis breakdown of some UK and US stocks. Let's get straight into it. Hi guys, it's Annie aka the Noctrader, your friendly neighborhood swing trader, back again with another video. Remember to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that alert button to get alerts on all my latest videos. I've got Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at the Noctrader on all social media platforms. And if you check the description section below, you'll see a link to my mailing list. If you join my mailing list, you get weekly emails of all my latest videos, and you'll get a spreadsheet that gives you a breakdown of my entries, my exits, my stop losses, and the reason behind my trades. I've also got a link to my Discord group. It's a chat room for like-minded investors and traders to discuss everything and anything to do with investing and trading. So yeah, let's get straight into it. In this video, it's going to be a really short one. I just wanted to explain to you the positions I have so far. As it goes with ADNT, I've actually exited my position. It was starting to sell off and I didn't really like where it was going. So I exited out my position. I was still up. I think I made up about £120, something like that. I was up nearly 200 before, so I lost a bit. I lost about 80 quid on the way down, but win's a win, up 180 quid. I was hoping it was going to go up to 500, but I do think it will probably start climbing again, but I didn't like the amount it was selling off and I wasn't really comfortable with it, so I thought let me exit. I might re-enter at a later date if it starts to climb up again, but as it stands I'm out of ADNT. And same with ZAGG, it was just selling off. As you can see here, it's got a little bit of like a support line here, a resistance line here that it's not breaking out of. It's tried several times but it hasn't, and and the opportunity cost started rising. So basically what I mean by that is that I believe that these will eventually break out to where I want them to, but while it's ebbing and flowing, that's money that could be made somewhere else. So there's an opportunity cost that arises with keeping a position that is taking long to realize profits when there's other positions out there that could be realizing profits faster. So I exited my positions. Hold on one second. So I exited my positions and found another trade. So this is the trade that I found. The trade that I found was AHT. It's a London stock. It's on the London Stock Exchange, the British stock called Ashtead Group. Now, the way I saw it was that I was looking through the FTSE 100 stocks. Sometimes I just troll through all of the top 100 FTSE stocks. I just start plotting graphs, seeing what I like. And I saw this ascending channel pattern. And you know I love to trade it, ascending channel patterns. So there was an ascending channel pattern. Price was the 180 days simple moving average was underneath price, and it looked like it was climbing. So it looked like it was bullish, and it just hit the resistance line when I saw it. So I thought, okay, this is a great shorting position. Great shorting position, nice risk to reward ratio. So I drilled down into the 10-minute chart, and I plotted this yellow line because that's where I made my entry. Now I'm really proud of my entry because on the 10-minute chart, I really wanted to make a really good entry. I wanted an entry that would allow me to not see any red negative position while I was in this trade. So sometimes you may enter a trade and it will go into a negative position because it goes against you, and then eventually starts going green. I wanted to enter in such a way that I wouldn't see any red, so I'd just be in green the whole time. So that's why I went down into the 10-minute chart. So I went down into the 10-minute chart, and what I saw was that I plotted a line here. So I saw that there was some sort of pattern emerging in the 10-minute chart. So as you can see here, it would go down, then it'll come up to this line, this resistance line, go down, come to the resistance line. When it did it twice, I thought, okay, it's going to do it again. So I could have easily shorted here at around 2286, and there would have been nothing wrong with that because on the 4-hour chart it's still showing a short signal. But I waited and I waited for price to get up to here, to 2312. That's where I entered. I entered the short position, and literally it was green all the way down. So the minute it started selling off, I was in green territory. Carried on selling off, carried on selling off. If I had entered here, it would have gone into the red for a little bit and then gone into the green. So that's what I mean when I talk about timing my entry. I timed my entry to a position where I saw green, I saw profits the minute I entered this trade. And as I currently stand, I'm up about £43 in this trade. hopefully it'll carry on in this fashion, because on the 4 hour chart I can see price going at least down to 21 pounds. So I can see it going at least another 160 pips. And the good thing about it is that because of the way I entered my position, my risk, I'm risking about £30, and my potential gain could be up to about £200. So that's a brilliant risk to reward ratio. That's like 7 to 1, which is really good. So I've minimized my risk, maximized my potential profit, and I've entered a position that allowed me to be green from the onset. So it's a really great position. I'm happy about it. And even if it goes against me, it doesn't out, I'm liable to lose £30 when I could potentially make £200. So yeah, I just thought I'd let you know where I am and what positions I've taken. And yeah, so it's Any, aka the Noctrader, signing out.